Sharpen your character. You guys truly understand how powerful education is? I want you to understand how powerful acquiring knowledge really is. And I don't mean your regular educational system. School nowadays, and I feel like even before, doesn't teach you what you really need to know to navigate life. But that's why you want to go out and do your own research. Go out and learn what you want to learn. Because right now we're in a day and age where if you learn the right information, you can become extremely successful. The more you know, the more sharper you will get. You can easily learn anywhere. Information is accessible. If you have an internet connection, you have no excuse. There's so much to learn. If you read books, then learn from there. Start there. Okay? I want you to understand that knowledge is extremely powerful. And you might already know this. But it's only powerful when you apply it. If you don't apply the knowledge that you know and you keep it to yourself, then what exactly are you doing? Where does the power come from when you have that knowledge? It comes from the application. So when you apply it, then the wisdom comes after. You now have the experience, and that's where you gain the wisdom, and you gain the power from the application. I feel like it's important to know a little bit about everything, but of course you can also master a craft, because this will open up a lot of opportunities for you. You learn about one specific craft, you put your life into one specific thing, then people will come to you. They don't want to go to anyone else. They will come to you for your expertise. You got to understand that jobs are starting to become obsolete. The world is changing, and robots and AI is starting to take over. And what the real important thing is to know that people will pay you an extreme amount of money for your creativity. Okay, that's why you see a lot of people online, see a lot of these rappers making crazy amounts of money. And that's because people will pay them for their creativity, depending on their status, depending on their reputation. This is what they get paid for. So if you were to work on one specific thing, and you're the person that everyone comes to for this expertise, just imagine how much you can get paid for. When it's the when the creativity comes from you, you put the price tag on the creativity, and no one else can argue with you about that, because it comes straight from you, and people will pay you for that. But you can also go another way. Okay, you can also learn a little bit about everything, and this will open up a lot of opportunities for you too. You have to understand that power comes from knowledge. Okay, that's extremely important. The more you learn, the more you have. The more you learn, the more you have in your arsenal, the better you can aim. I talked about this in a past video, and this is real. When you have more in your arsenal, You have different ways to branch off that knowledge. You can go in so many different directions. Okay, and that's not a bad thing, to learn a little bit about everything, because then that keeps you in the mix. That keeps you in the loop of what's going on. And that's also very important too. As people, we just want to feel accepted in a community. And the more you know, the more you can be accepted, if that's the way that you want to go. But it's almost like a business. If you were trying to start a business, you want to know every job and every aspect of that business that you're trying to create. And even better, you do those jobs yourself first, so that you know what comes with that job, what that job entails, what you need to do to let your business come to fruition, what you need to do to let your business flourish. And then you can outsource people and hire people to fulfill that job that you need to within that business. Because now you know what you need to do. You need to know how to do it right, so that you can actually be successful. That way you hire the right people, and that way your business becomes extremely successful. But knowledge is everything. And another thing, it's even more powerful when you share it with the world. When you share it with the world, you're not just doing people a justice, but it's also gonna feel good for you, knowing that you're helping a lot of people in the process. You could also be inspiring people in the process. People will learn from you. You create a connection with people that learn from you, and that will also gravitate more people towards you. But this is why I say you should sharpen your character, because then you become more acquainted with things that are going on. And that's not necessarily to say that you have to be acquainted with everything going on. But it's good to keep yourself in that circle. It's good to keep yourself with the common, knowledge of what's going on in the world. So you're not outside, and now you're in the inside. Everything I just said is simple, not easy. I love y'all, man. Peace, y'all.